Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you. This presentation is going to be my last chance to present my opinion officially at embassy. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I feel it's good tension now. So before we get started, I will show you some picture. What do you think about this picture? Cute children, yeah, and they look like a brother and sister. Yes, they are. Molly is the older sister, and younger brother's name is Adam. So Molly was born with inherited disease, which is illness from family's DNA, and Adam was born for treatment Molly's disease. Can you understand? I will say it again. Molly had a genetic disease when she was born. So her parents decided to make a baby for treatment her disease. When I hear this story, I was really sad. Make a baby. Yeah. So when Glenn asked us to make a presentation about social media or technology, so to my mind, I wanted to share this story together. So today, we are going to talk about the development of the technology means that humans can be used as tools. Yeah. Whoa. I know this is slightly touch and provocative, but I think it will be a good example to explain negative effect of the development of social of technology on humans. So we will focus these three things mainly. First of all, what are designer babies? And secondly, how are designer babies born? Yeah. And lastly, why should we not allow to make designer babies? So let's go into the first part. So designer babies are literally babies genetically modified as the parents want. So parents could choose their baby's eye color, or hair color, or IQ, or height, etc. So fortunately, I have never heard about babies that were born like this order yet. But we will talk about this later. So as I mentioned, Adam was born for saving his sister. So there are babies like Adam created by doctors for treatment brothers or sisters. Those babies are called designer babies. So far so good. It's okay. Yeah. And how they are born? Yeah. So nowadays, many people who can't have a baby naturally are choosing the test tube babies. Yeah. But I feel that action, test tube babies, they just want to have their junior having the same appearance with their husband or wife. But I strongly believe designer babies are not exactly same. So now I explain how designer babies have been designed. There is a child who has a genetic disease. So the father and mother go to a special hospital. So doctor takes father's sperm and mother's egg, and the doctor fertilized them. The sperm, egg is fertilized. So we call it fertilized egg or embryo. So simply, an embryo becomes a baby. Yeah. So they fertilize the egg into the into the test tube, and 8 weeks later, the doctor chooses only one embryo and put into mother's womb. After 8 months, when the mother gives birth, the doctor takes blood from this part, we call it code blue. Code blue. 제대할 대포, 제대할 code blue. Yeah. Because I explained them. Yeah. So they take the blood and put into who is sick brother and sick sisters. So I don't explain why code blood is too deep and too difficult to explain. So anyway, some doctors said it is a great way to treat genetic disease. But on the other hand, why should we not allow to make designer babies? Look at this. When do you think we can call it human? This is an embryo, and becomes baby. I haven't thought about that before I prepared this presentation, and I didn't know that we can hear baby's heartbeat from 7 weeks. From 7 weeks. But whenever the couple go to the hospital and they knew they have a baby, they said, "Oh, my baby, our baby." Yeah, they admire the baby is human. Yeah, whenever 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whenever. Unlike them, the designer babies have to stay minimum 8 weeks in the tube. We can hear their heartbeat from the test tube. But they choose only one embryo, and the other embryos go to the waste box. In the Adam case, 32 the other Adams died. And in 2005, 1,117 babies died by dissection. They went to the waste box. So, yeah, I know I made this heavy atmosphere. Yeah, but so yeah. Okay, we killed our babies to the other babies. So really sad story. Yeah. So then, have you seen the movie called The Island? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one, The Island. Yeah. This movie was released in 2005. The background is 2019. Yeah. 2 years later. Yeah. In this movie, people are living on isolated place. They made a basement and walls. They can't go outside because they believe the outer world is become too contaminated for human life. So they are living there. Yeah. But in fact, they are all clones. They are all clones. So for example, let's make an example. Eikichi is a very rich person. Yeah. But sadly, he has a genetic heart disease. So doctor asked to Eikichi, "Oh, do you want to make your clone without disease?" Eikichi said, "Yes, why not? Yeah." And let's say Tibo is the clone. Yeah. So one day, the doctor go to Eikichi. It's time to change your heart. Yeah. And doctor go to Tibo and take off Tibo's heart and transplant into Eikichi's body. Obviously, Tibo died. Yeah. In my opinion, it is the same with designer babies. It might happen in reality. Yeah. Also, think about Tibo. If I were a doctor, I can't say anything to Tibo. You are the clone. And Adam too. How to say to Adam? You were created for your treatment for your sister. I can't say that. Yeah. So human can't choose anything when we're born. But it doesn't mean that the human body can use the other humans without permit or without anything. They are babies, they can't have anything. So when design a baby allowed by law, that means it means that officially can create a baby like automated body. So like this. Choose your baby, hair color, eye color, IQ, like online shopping mall. Yeah. Someone could sell human, someone could buy human. So human dignity will be disappeared. Yeah. A little bit sad. Yeah. How was my topic? So I really wanted to share this topic then because I know you are young other than me and Glenn, but think, think about it. And today we were talking about the development of the technology means that humans can be used as tools. And we focused on what designer babies are, how designer babies are born, and why we should not allow to make designer babies. Yeah, I agree. Technology is valuable to humans. However, what is the most needed right is evolving human consciousnesses. Without that, the science or technology and development will go to waste. Thank you.